Can anyone tell me what was the last topic I'm discussing? Yes, what is the last topic? Check your notes. Hello, someone can respond. Am I audible?
Sir, I'm not sure, but it is leptospirosis, maybe bacterium. That thing.
Uh-huh. Electrospirosis. అది ఏందా? Yes, please. Anyone else?
So that was the last topic.
Acha. What was it associated?
So it is one kind of bacteria.
What it will do? Okay, I understood that. Leptospirosis, also called as illijwara or illipani, right? In Malayalam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss some other topics now. I hope you are able to see the screen. No errors.
So we can't say.
Oh. Just a second, please. Ayyo, what happened here? I got it. Just a second, please. I guess now you can see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ajit Moose EC, he was elected NCP chief on 30th June. Now let us come to the point straightforward here. Okay. Now I would like to bring a point here. That is the issue of shifting parties is not new. In fact, you should remember, same Maharashtra is in news last year because there is a shift in the party. That a group of Shiva Sena leaders joined with the BJP and they formed the government. Now, here comes the most important thing. That so party, how much it will try to control the people is now a question for debates and discussions. Let us slightly come to the point here. What exactly happened in Maharashtra? So in Maharashtra, one NCP, a faction of NCP, joined with BJP. That is one thing. So is that allowed in Indian Constitution? Is it legal in Indian Constitution? We have to see that aspects. So first of all, outrightly it is not at all correct. In fact, It even not allowed by constitution also. 10th schedule of Indian constitution talks about defections. Article 103, 102 talks about disqualifications. And section 8 of RPA 1951 also talks about some kind of measures. So you cannot shift party. There are certain provisions. You should not cross certain limits. So limits are there for you to fix your things. So defections are there, disqualifications are also there, and RPR Representation of People's Act even also prohibiting some kind of, I mean, is also placing some restrictions on you. Now, here is the most important things: how these parties are shifting, how these people are shifting from one party to other party. Just a second, my dear friends. Hello. Okay. So at this point of time, I would like to tell you here the most important thing is they are trying to claim as a party and they are joining into parties. So what is this all this nonsense? Can you give me a better clarity from this? I will give you now. Those who are joining into the government, like this time it is the so-called Ajit Pawar. The point is they are telling they own the party and they are giving the support. Why these things? Because according to 91st Amendment, two-third people merging is allowed. Merging into other parties allowed. Consider to be, you can go ahead. No defection will apply to you. It's exemption to you. No defection will apply to you. For those who are new to defection, I will explain in a single line. That is, if you read 10th schedule of Indian Constitution, it says, if an independent candidate joins in a new party, if a person disobey whip, he joins in, disobeys the new party, and if a nominated member joins in any party after 6 months, okay, after 6 months, at that particular case, you will have this role. Exemption can be given to you when merging happened by two-third majority. That is, if you merge with two-third members, that is okay, it is allowed. But these people are now giving support to the things. It is not defection. How they are giving support? By claiming that this is my party and I will try to join with this group. I mean, this is my party in the sense, here in this case, Ajit Pawar says, I owns the NCP. Previously, Eknath Shinde sir told he owns Shiv Sena. First of all, who owns what? That is Section 29A of Representation People's Act stated about registration of parties. Registration of parties by Election Commission of India. So, court comes to, I mean, the ball is now in EC court. You can see the EC. The article says Ajit moves EC. Understood? And says he was elected NCP chief. In a way that he is trying to say this party belongs to Ajit Pawar. Again, I'm telling here. These people are joining into governments. These people are joining into governments by claiming the party and they are trying to be party of government. So here is the point I want to confirm, my dear friends. That is, according to Representation of People's Act 1951, it is the registration of party will be done with the ECI itself. Now the ball will goes to the things. So now ECI, before the EC, he should prove his symbols, his party symbol, and his party name. Okay, a party will get election symbols through election symbols, reservation and allotment. Reservation symbols, allotment, 1968. Election symbols, reservation and allotment, 1968. Okay. Election symbols, reservations and allotment, 1968. This is the things. Please do have a clarity. Understood? So friends, I told you an important topic with respect to Maharashtra politics. So this is what you can understand regarding the concept. So election symbols will be regulated by, party will be registered by Election Commission of India, not Constitution. Hope you are clear with this aspect. Am I clear? It is not defection. Here parties are giving support to the government. It is treated with a different treatment because here parties, new people are coming and they are occupying the party. Okay. Yes, please. Next. Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Thank you. So, hope you got very much clarity about the issue again. I want to stress here because the issue is still continues to be in news. Still continues to be in news. Let us wait and watch for the next developments. Now, what comes here? Striking a blow against affirmative actions in America. Now, what is this whole issue is about? Okay. First of all, what is happening in America? Okay. There is a concept called as affirmative actions. Let me give you an example with these affirmative actions. Be clear. There is a person in America wrote a book called as Theory of Justice. In the Theory of Justice, the person name is Justice Rawl. He said differential treatment is valid. Differential treatment is valid, meaning that people can accept differential treatment if it is benefiting, weaker sections. In other words, disadvantaged people. Friends, if your differential treatment, if your differential treatment, if it is helping weaker sections, then absolutely it is allowed. Absolutely it is allowed. So you can also find this in Indian Constitution. For example, Article 15, Clause 3, providing reservations to the people for education. 16, Clause 4, for public employment. Why it is allowed? Because they are socially disadvantaged people. So we allowed it. This is called as affirmative action, in which people will have special provisions with respect to special provisions with respect to with respect to weaker sections. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is the most important concept in American politics. Coming to the point here, America created this system to help the weaker people, weaker sections. Now, they created a system called as race or racial based admissions. Racial based admissions. So, what do you mean by this? In a certain universities famously called as Harvard University and also North Carolina University. Okay, they are providing reservations to blacks. Cannot call them blacks, but still blacks and Hispanic. Hispanic means a group of people who are minorities in America. Understood. So these blacks and Hispanic people try to get admissions based on the racial based admissions. However, a case was filed by, in fact, the case name itself, Students for Fair Admissions. Students for Fair Admissions. Okay. So they filed a case and Supreme Court accepted the petition of Students for Fair Admissions and they struck down the provisions of the racial based admissions completely. Okay. So this is what I can tell you. Other in this article is trying to say it is affecting admissions of minorities and in such a manner it is affecting the interest of the weaker sections. Okay. So that I can tell you. Can you understand this concept very clearly? Supreme Court struck down. Supreme Court struck down the racial based admissions in the universities. Now that's I can tell you. This is the most important issue which is right now in the things. So please do have a clarity here, my dear friends. That is, after striking down, Act became very popular. Almost Joe Biden, Obama, everyone started to oppose Supreme Court judgment. In fact, one of my colleagues, scholar, he also stated Supreme Court of India is making steps forward by having discussions of LGBT and even allowing women to have abortion, respecting bodily autonomy. Whereas American courts are going backward. So, so that is also one important issue. Okay. So finally, we can have, you know, Supreme Court of America struck down the issue. I hope you got a clarity now about the issue. Other is trying to say that the racial based admissions in the college, similar to Article 15, Clause 3 of Indian Constitution. How many of you are aware about this particular article? The background of the article, not particular article. Anyone can know about the article. Background of the article. If you are not aware, I will beautifully explain that. May I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Listen. After enforcement of Indian Constitution, particularly from 26th January 1950, Tamil Nadu government conducted its education because at that time education is in the second list. You should remember by 42nd Amendment it went to concurrent list. They conducted exam for their education, and finally we have Tamil Nadu conducted some medical education. In the examination, one student missed the admission seat because of her marks, which is not based on her caste. So the question comes to her mind is, I belongs to Brahmin caste, there are so and so marks. I belongs to ST, there are so and so marks. I belongs to, let us say, in fact, there is no OBC at that time. I belongs to SC, and let's say ST, there is one more thing. She asked a direct question. Why such differences? College people said, it is difference, that's it, go. Now, interestingly, this particular student, her name is called as Champakam Dorai Rajan. Deepak, say it immediately. Come on, Deepak. Who will repeat again? No one.
Sir, Champakam Dorai Rajan.
Champakam Dorai Rajan.
Aparna, you are correct. Next. Anyone?
Sir, I also said.
Champakam Darai Razam.
Wow, Amrita. Yes, Joy, say once.
Sir, Champakam Dorai Rajan.
Champakam Dorai Rajan. You can replace like this. Joy Dorai Rajan, okay? Just kidding. Now, Champakam Dorai Rajan, she got doubt and why this discrimination, and she opened constitution. Preamble says equality, the word they mentioned, and then they went to read the article 14 and 15. There is a word. The word in 15 is saying that prohibition on discrimination based on gender, caste, creed, religion, even so on and so forth. But friends, you have to remember, Article 15 clashes with discrimination based on gender. So Champakam got a doubt. Champakam got it out, and her doubt is, if caste-based discrimination is prohibited in India, why my admission was deleted? She went to college again. College says, this is rule. We cannot go beyond the rule. She went to Supreme Court by using Article 32. Understood? Article 32 is, you have to remember, where there is a law, where there is a right, there is a remedy. Okay. Constitutional remedy is there. So, at that particular point, we have that Champakam Dorai went to Supreme Court. The case itself, Champakam Dorai versus State of Madras. And the question is, why my seat is neglected? Now, at this point of time, my friends, clearly different articles saying that reservations providing based on the caste is not there in the fundamental rights of the people. So Nehru brought First Amendment. First Amendment is one of the most important amendments which affected the fundamental rights. So First Amendment, Nehru added 15 clause 3. 15 clause 3. Okay. So 15 clause 3 clearly indicating 15 clause 3 clearly indicating that There will be provisions for the education. There will be provisions for the education. And this provisions for the education will be special provisions for the education to women and the children. Okay. In fact, I should read like this. Nothing in the article shall stop. Nothing in the above article, that is Article 15 clause 1, 2. Nothing in the article will stop the state, shall stop the state in providing special provisions to the women and children. Special provisions to women and children. Do remember this, my dear friends. Quite important one. Quite important one. Understood? So this is how Article 15 Clause 3 came to our existence, added by the First Amendment. Now 16 Clause 4 original Constitution providing employment opportunities for equal treatments in the public employment opportunities. Equal treatment in public employment opportunities, that is Article 15 Clause 3. That's it, friends. And you can have your own idea, okay? Am I clear, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you should have the background of amendments so that we get a clarity again. The government gave approval to data protection bill. This is almost second time I guess this is introduced in the parliament. So the data protection bill is based on the Sivaramakrishnan committee. Sivarama Krishnan committee. Okay. Based on the Sivaramakrishnan committee, we have this bill, data protection bill. Okay. Do remember that. Sivaramakrishnan committee. Okay. I'm sorry, just a second, please. Just a second, please. Next time, sorry, it's a mistake. Okay. This is Sri Krishna committee. Sri Krishna committee. Most important point. This is Sri Krishna committee recommended it. This is Sri Krishna committee recommended it. Please do remember. Okay. Justice Sri Krishna committee recommended this. Do remember it. I'm not going to touch because let it be introduced in the parliament. Let it be passed by the parliament. Students who are writing mains in September, those students should give high importance to the even draft also. Okay. But for those others, let us wait for the final process.
Sir, it
Next.
will be discussed in monsoon parliament session, right?
Absolutely, Aparna, they are almost willing, but we have to wait and watch. According to according to source of information from my side, they are going to be a UCC, if I'm not wrong. But let us hope for the things. I'm not sure about it.
So this session will start from 20 July, right?
Hmm. I guess UCC will implement. Let us hope what will the UCC is about. We don't know what is UCC now. So let us wait and watch.
Yes.
Next, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड बहुत हमको भी मालूम है, but हो क्या है? What is it mean by that? So what uniform civil code defines marriage and everything we have to see. Pay half to fine of a fine to informer court bids to spur of animal production. So this is one suggestion. You can remember this. One suggestion is court is providing that people can give information to the officers, and that is a way to protect the animal. So right now they are talking about chinkara, the state animal of Rajasthan. So we have to learn certain facts about this beautiful animal. Okay. So let us try to understand this one by one. Okay. So what is this Chinkara is about? So Chinkara is least concerned in IUCN, and it is the smallest Asiatic antelope. Okay. So it is a shy animal. Generally, it will run away from the humans. Okay. So mostly important is habitat, where they will stay. As it is a Rajasthan state animal, we can expect they are staying in grasslands and desert areas. Remember this because statements can be given. That is, whichever of the following is things you can remember that like this: grasslands, dry scrubs, and even light forest. Understood? And even light forest. Apart from India, they exist in Afghanistan. They exist in Iran. Understood? That's it. So do remember it. From Afghanistan to Iran also they existed. Okay. And more or less quite important also. Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you heard about any animal, get this information. You should remember, you should train yourself. So train yourself to have this kind of information. Don't depend on me. Don't depend on Kalyan. Don't depend on someone else. It is your exam. It is your exam and you have to learn. It is your exam and you have to focus. Okay. Suddenly, if I stop teaching classes, what you will do? Suddenly, if I fall sick, what you will do? So, learn most important skills every day. What to think, what to know, write notes. Don't depend on anyone. Even YouTube also don't depend. Learn the skills. Understood? This year you paid fees and you are attending classes. Will you pay? Will you come for it after 2 years? No. Will you give up goal? No. So learn the skills. So this is how you have to focus. If any animal is in news, don't write for every animal. For example, let us say dogs are in news. You should not write dogs habitat, slums, dogs habitat, something else. No. You should focus the animals which are recently in news. You should focus. Next, Taiwan opened its office kind of diplomatic channel in Mumbai. Not very much important, but Taiwan is important. Taiwan is important. Locate Taiwan. So here it is China. Here it will be straight, and you will find Taiwan here. The old name of Taiwan is Formosa. Formosa. The old name of Taiwan is Formosa. Not Samosa. It is Formosa. Okay. Taiwan and China are separated by Taiwan Strait. We discussed these things. So please do again. We discussed these things. Please remember that. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. I guess clear. Okay.
Yes,
As grain drill near the 79 to India to unique voice. Right. Please find this information in simple manner. Last year we have Black Sea Grain Initiative. I repeat again. Black Sea Grain. Just a second. Black Sea Grain Initiative. What do you mean by that, sir? Countries accepted to export and to import grains means food grains from Ukraine. Food grains from Ukraine through Black Sea. and its ports. Black Sea and its ports. You can ask me, sir, what kind of ports? So the names of the ports are important. So please do remember that. Okay. The names of the seas are important. Please do remember that. The names are Odessa, Kornomorsuk, and Pivdinai. Sir, is it mandatory to remember? No. But just note it down and read twice. You will get a clarity.
So what is the last name written?
Pivdinai. I repeat again. Piv, Pivdinai. Pivdinai. Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay, clear, right? Regarding the grain initiative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think last week I gave you a challenge, I guess, that I will sing a song now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
are waiting.
Abba. So I think I asked you to give a song, but no one sent me a song. So how can I sing a song now?
So that means you did not prepare.
Hello, I prepared. I
Sir,
prepared.
you yourself will sing. You
What I
said
told?
that
What I told?
you will sing a song.
I will sing a song, Aparnaji, but I want to confirm that I told you to send me a song, but you haven't sent me a song.
Sir, I cannot recollect that. Sorry, sir.
Yes, sir. You didn't probably.
Hmm. Okay, no problem. Song is ready. Ah, ah, ah. But you people should be in shock if I sing that particular song. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, how much curiosity you are having. I will discuss that after this. Okay, there is an article called as Smart Bandages, which was introduced by a group of people. Just have an idea here. So this smart bandage is now going to create a kind of a healing technique. So this is a therapy kind of smart bandage. Okay, okay. So this smart bandage you should remember. What is smart bandage is about? It will try to it will try to heal. It will try to heal some kind of wounds, and then it will track it. Like what is the status of wound, what is the status of wound, and when it will cure, all these details it will collect it. Understood?
Sir, is this bandage have usage in pregnancy also during delivery?
No, absolutely, it is right now in the no testing mode. So not exactly at the particular time, it is just now trying to check in the some kind of laboratory issues only. Okay, just trying to have an issue that they are now going to have wound therapy, and from that only they are going to work out on it. The simple thing I want to clear that it's a biosensor, that's it. to monitor the biomarkers that clear the wound. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, actually, why I asked this because one neighbor who resides beside me, so that auntie actually went for the delivery, and it was not, no thread and no nothing is used. It is
Oh,
just glued. So that's why I'm asking how it can be glued with its smart bandage or just normally.
absolutely. So I mean, this is actually what happened. It's a research document. The Hindu published it. So the most important thing is it will just stick to your body, and it will try to work out on how it will. I mean, how the bandage is working and how it is trying to regulate the body and how work how it is trying to heal. So a simple manner I can tell you that it is to uh, fulfill the issue of monitoring with respect to the development reducing wound. So whenever we had a wound, at that time it will try to work out on it. So what is the process exactly for this wound is about? Okay. So how this smart bandage will work? Just a second. So how this smart bandage is working? So just have an idea here. Number one. So working process is this smart bandage will have biosensors. Biosensors. And these biosensors will have the chemical composition. Okay. And this chemical composition will try to heal the wound. Okay. Will try to heal the wound. So that it will do. So these biosensors will try to heal the wound, and this biosensor will try to you know regulate the other issues also. It includes biosensor includes electrodes, and these electrodes, whenever it is needed, they will try to control drug release. They will try to control drug release from hydrogen layer. Okay, and it will stimulate tissue regeneration. Tissue regeneration, quite important one. It will stimulate tissue regeneration. Okay, so that is the important thing. Do you have an idea? So a controlled drug release will happen. Please have a idea about the thing. Biosensors will happen.
Thank you, sir.
Oh no, sure. Okay, so that's it. So now you are looking for something, right?
Yes, sir. Please start.
No one is interested.
Yes, sir, please do. We are waiting
What you are waiting?
to hear you sing, sir.
Telugu song?
No, sir, Bengali song.
Oh, people are very cruel against me. क्यों भैया? क्या गलती काम किया मैंने? Okay.
सर आपने तो बोला था कि
No,
मैं
sir, we are
बंगाली
not sure. We just want to hear.
You are clearly decided that this person doesn't learn song and you arguing with me, no? No, I prepared very well.
No, no, sir, not at all, not at all.
After this article, I will discuss. So just a second. I guess this is not the article. I guess somewhere. Yeah. How many of you are aware about this PBTGs? After this, there is Pakka song about you. Okay, song is Pakka next. Yes.
No, sir.
No. So should one should know about it.
So tribal group, particularly vulnerable.
Definitely,
CN.
definitely, this is Shaker. Only Shaker can give that beautiful answers. Am I correct, Shaker? Is it your voice?
Yes, sir. Sir, I
Absolutely.
have seen.
You can see here only. Okay, you can see here only. So this is this. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes, I know. Okay. Next, any idea? No one. I had discussed this. Why you are not telling this? I think you are only waiting for the song. I guess. How many of are aware about it? Please check your notes once. I will wait for 1 minute. No one. Okay. Please, please, please. Last check the notes. Then only I can go ahead. Anyone? Yes or no?
Sir, I don't have. I don't know whether I was absent or not. I don't have any notes on this.
Yes, sir. I was also absent. Just now I checked.
Okay, I understood. Okay. Listen, my dear friends. A tribe is a person defined by justice law code, whereas particularly vulnerable tribal groups are those people who are defined under Justice Debar Committee. I discussed this, in fact. Now, Justice Lokur Committee said tribe is a person who has geographical isolation. Okay. Next, cultural distantness. Cultural distinctness, primitive, primitive in lifestyle. Okay, just a second. Okay, so geographical isolation, cultural distances, primitive lifestyle is some important features of a tribe. Whereas Debar Committee said there are some tribes who are most backward than tribes. Those will have one stagnant or declining population. stagnant or declining population. Okay. Next, extremely backwardness. Next, primitive lifestyle. Okay. In fact, if you ask me, the more difference is they will have shyness in contact, but these people know interested to contact also. Stagnant or declining population, extremely backwardness, primitive lifestyle. Right now, there are 75 PVTGs in India across 18 states plus union territories. The highest are in Odisha. That's it. Okay. So that's it regarding PVTGs. Okay. That is, now he's saying that another tribe will get something, but not important. But this PVT is very important. A task for you is just find out how many PVTGs in West Bengal. If possible, just have their names. That's enough for us. Understood? That's it. So these people are PVTGs. Now we got a clarity, right? Stagnant or declining population, extremely backwardness. If in fact you can write extremely low literacy also. There is one more feature: extremely low literacy, primitive lifestyle, and right to there 75 people are there. Please just have an idea. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
that's it. Now this is very interesting. A 15 years old boy in Kerala died because of brain eating
Brain
amoeba.
eating.
Okay, so you should remember this name, quite important one. Okay, so just note the name and try to remember. That's it. Just a second. Okay, friends. Just a second. So this is the name of the amoeba, Nagelria flori. Okay. So I just worked on this after going to several websites, and I came to know that this is not a first time. In fact, okay, even almost amoeba kills 12 people in India. Very interesting things. Understood. So you can see the board here. So Nagelria floris has been found here, not designated for bathing. No pest, no pet. So this name is important. One of the most expected name for the next year exam. Okay. So just have clarity about it. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay, friends. I think I come for the conclusion of the class. Thank you so much for patience listening. And I know you are waiting for it. And don't laugh. Okay. I will sing a Bengali song, but you should not laugh. If you laugh means immediately I will disconnect the class. Okay. Don't laugh and try to be silent. If I sing anything wrong and any mistakes are there, please excuse me. Before that only I'm trying to inform. Okay. Mm, in fact, one of my, when I'm searching for the best songs, this song immediately touched my heart like anything. Okay. Mm, এটা গল্পকার দেখো লিপসেকে বলে বন্ধকার আলো সেকেছে এটা গল্পকার দেখো লিখছে কে বলে অন্ধকার আলো সেকছে কে কিছু আবদারে জানে নে মানে তোরে সঙ্গ আস আমাকে এগিয়ে দে এগিয়ে দে এগিয়ে দে এগিয়ে দে okay, that's it. What
So
happened?
this is one of my favorite songs.
Really? Even me too.
So it
So
was
you,
lovely. You tried. It was very nice.
so
Yes, sir. It was very nice.
not about lovely or thing, but anyway, I decently performed, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Not girls. Boys, you have to give support because I guess you suffer like anything. I guess it is fine. Okay, Deepak. I think Deepak is not aware about this kind of songs. Deepak is not there here.
No, sir. He's there.
Yeah, Deepak remains silent, I guess. Shekhar, is it okay? Shekhar, Jeet. Shekhar. Thank you so much.
So it was
Thank
great.
Yes, sir. It's been
you.
great.
Thank you so much.
So I
So
was thought
I think he's having some internet connections. Anyway, when I choosing the song, I was like, whether it is good or not. But anyway, I choose this like beautiful song. In fact, the lyrics also like excellent. Anyway, I dedicated this song to all of you, and because I don't know meaning, so I gave to you. Take it and
Sir, this is actually a romantic song.
oh really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, then I cancel my votes. Okay.
No, no, sir. It's okay. It's okay.
Fine then, and that's okay. But I came to know it's a beautiful language, Bengal. I'm like getting so fond of the language. Whether I don't know whether I will learn or not, but I will try to learn. Anyway, thank you so much for your patience listening. See you in the next week, and bye bye. Take care.
Sir,
And
you learn more songs
for what?
so that we can hear you.
Aha.
Yes, sir.
Oh ho. It's not like that, brothers. So take care, and I'll see you in the next week. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Good night.
Good
Thank you,
night.
sir.